And whatever I do for Ultra Fire. I'll be planning to do more streaming throughout the week and see how that goes. Passcode is 0903, today's date. Room number 02084.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, Chai. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Not bad. Just got a little late in one getting this up, and okay, need to take some things off. Not bad. There you go. How's your kids started school last week, right?
Yes, yeah. Everything's going good so far. But you know, they like having a break. Oh, 1 second. Okay. All right. Can you hear me okay here?
I can hear you fine. Let me see if my stream can hear you. Can you try speaking again?
Yeah. Testing. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday morning.
Yep, your sound is coming in. I think Cessna just got back home and he said he's going to try to play in 1 or 2 leagues also. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hey, there's Chanchai.
I'm glad our friends Numbers and Setsuna and others have made it home safely. Had quite a journey this weekend.
There's something wrong with my Twitch here, so I can't use that. Let's just try using Chrome. Hey, welcome SF Punker. Hey, Cessna, welcome. Good, we got a nice 5 people now. Last weekend was pretty funny. Chanchai, SF Punker, and me had a double-triple. First game in the first Open League, we were all tied for second, and then the second Open League, we're tied for first. But SF Punker had to leave, so we can try triple.
It was very close though, because you and I were separated by about 2 points, I think, in the third as well. But congratulations, that's a really good win.
Good morning, afternoon.
Hey, morning, Cessna. You just drove back home this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Had a great time at Summer Jam, and congrats on getting 4th place.
I appreciate it. It was pretty good. Pretty packed. Top 8. I would say everybody was fighting their best. Numbers, went down early, but as you know, it just gets stronger.
Into the losers bracket, yes.
Yeah. Like I told you earlier, yeah, you're the one who took down the number 2 losers bracket. So little clap in the back for that.
Appreciate it. It was fun. I had fun. Salty Sweet was strong, so we did quite a lot. Everybody was kind of coming and going, but I was just. I think I spent the whole day yesterday with the numbers.
Oh, wow, we got a lot of people joining right now. We got Tricky, the Walk Reaper, A-God, Do Lucas Kyle. Before the PlayStation subscription gets expensive, so it's enjoy as much as possible with those people who won't be resubscribing.
Yeah, I told my wife, because I went back at some point, and we had dinner, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to stay because it felt good. Like, you know when you're, it felt good. I was like, you know what, I'm not going back. And she was like, you know what, you don't see numbers every day. And she was right. So I went upstairs to play him a little bit more. We actually managed to play a little bit of Final Tuned and Evo. Well, Evo was in the process. I don't think it was running too well in Ruthie's computer. So.
Yeah, dude, Lucas Kyle. Hopefully, maybe you win the lottery and be more financially secure, and then waste your money on a PS subscription. Welcome Sega Forever. I think this is the first time participating in the league.
Oh, Tricky in the house.
Awesome to have Tricky here.
A rock. Okay, this is looking tasty.
So for the people new or haven't participated before that much in the league, I usually wait preparing to how many matches we made before we begin the first league of the day. So right now we have 5 matches. And so that's about 10 to 15 minutes or so, we'll start the first league.
Good game, Bunker.
You're stronger than me, do Lucas Kyle. I'm weak when it's related to Virtua Fighter, so I will splurge and pay the subscription price.
Oh, you know what? I have a story on that. I don't know. I think I mentioned it to you guys that I was having trouble with PSN Plus. At some point, it wasn't registering on my account. My account locked me out and told me I needed to pay Plus, so I ended up paying an extra 2 years. So now my PS Plus at normal price is still good for a couple more years.
Yes. It turned a bad situation into a good situation then.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was screwed. I was like, man, this is bad. But it ended up being.
I think I saw it was at $80 now for a full year subscription.
I think it's a little bit more.
Okay, I gotta check.
Depends on the tier. It's like $20 increase on the annual pay, or another way to frame it, it's like a $20 discount or a $20 drop on the discount for a year on the basic, and then on the extra, it's quite a bit more, or quite a bit less savings, and then significantly less on the ultimate, or premium. So I'm gonna be switching from premium to extra. I play the game catalogs a lot, so
extra is really good on that. It's paid its way over with me. Just fighting games alone that you get.
Yeah,
I hadn't bought them before.
I mean, there were a lot of games that I was planning to buy, I did not buy because they were on extra. And then even last week, Sea of Stars came out, and it's right away was on extra. So it's okay. But it's what it is. But we'll talk more about that later today. But it's a huge topic, and it affects a lot of people.
Until after November 2023 is when the price increase begins.
Does it? It sounded like it was next week.
Yeah.
Sounded
okay.
It sounded like it was.
If you have a subscription or something, until November.
It's you can. I think what it is you can go ahead and pay for the current rate. but I think starting next week, and again, this is affecting people. Well, this is most people, but it's affecting people that pay once a year. The rate for, the expensive rate for monthly and the expensive rate for 3 months is still the same.
So they just made your savings lower.
Yeah, well, your discounts like significant. It's quite a bit lower. I mean, yeah, it's quite a bit. I mean, that was the price of one game before, right? And it's moving to the price of another game, from $60 to $80, I think, maybe even 100. But then it's like 124 extra. I'm fine with it because there's more than 2 games, high AAA games that I get per year on that thing. But at the same time, it is right now in the current state of people's personal finances. Though I totally understand the frustration because everyone's got lots of subscriptions these days, and this doesn't make your subscription any easier at all. Your subscription budget gets a lot worse. So, especially if you're paying annual. You'll still probably get those Black Friday deals, but they're not going to be as good. It's going to be like similar to the old rate, right? Since I think a lot of us buy the Black Friday deals for people that buy like yearly, I think a lot of them do the Black Friday deals, and I expect those to still exist, but you're still going to net pay a bit more, is my guess. But we'll see. I do think for the hardcore gamer, they're going to get their discount somewhere. I mean, they're going to get like their really nice pricing once a year. But this is just going to affect most people in general, especially like my dentist, right? Or people who just kind of get a PS5 casually and then decide, okay, I'll get Plus. Or treat it kind of like Game Pass. And it is closer and closer to Game Pass. I think Game Pass is still like the best console deal. In terms of getting like an insane amount of games for free, but Plus, at least when you get to the extra Plus gives you a lot. Like I said, the premium is the one where I'm downgrading from premium to extra because it's like significantly more now, but at the same time, I don't care for I don't play the streaming games. I play the download games, right? I play games that I can download. But yeah. But it is a bigger library if you go into that too. These are really fun warm-ups. Yeah, I think most of us here do. Let's see. So, let's be clear what we're talking about, that games catalog. If you do the basic, you get 2 games a month, okay? If you do extra, you've got this ridiculously huge library of games. That includes Ghost of Tsushima, games like Ratchet and Clank, games like God of War, like Horizon. But if you've already played those games, of course, obviously that value has diminished. So there is diminishing returns on that. But again, that's if you're going down to the $120 a year or $10 a month, basically. The irony is that if you pay per month, that's $10 a month, right? If you pay the extra per year, that's $10 a month. Yeah. And that's a lot for a lot of people. So yeah. If you do buy those anyways, all right, that's cool. But 2 of those games would have been, got you the extra per year. But Tricky says they just buy those games outright anyway, so that's why the extra's not worth it for them. They're gonna pay the retail price or the discount they get at retail.
All right, so just for those who's watching.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Just for those who's watching my stream and stuff, one thing I was trying to incorporate is having like multiple streams all co-link on the same channel. So right now, the top stream on the left is franchise, stream, and then the one on bottom right is blurrings. If anyone else is streaming and don't mind me doing it, just I always ask permission first before I try. But if you do see it's choppy, let me know. I'm just trying something out differently. Especially like in the second league, I will not be participating. And so I get to try to get this to work correctly. Okay? So, well, thanks. I actually listen to you here already, so whenever I have multiple channels here, I'll switch to get everyone as most people's matches in and out. Alright. Well, thanks for the wait, VF numbers. Let's see if I do this correctly. Oh, it's already doing it automatically. Yeah. Let's try it again. And congratulations, numbers, for getting first place. Oh, you're streaming on YouTube? Okay, let me see how to get that, figure out how to get that to work. Take your well-deserved nap on numbers. Eat a hamburger or what do you, I forgot your sandwiches, and come back and play full strength. All right, there we go. So let's see. Apologies, I'm still learning how to do streaming efficiently. Is it Tricky not your YouTube handle, Tricky?
They're busy playing. I'll get you there. Tricky. I think it's Tricky Eileen, but let me see. On YouTube, Tricky Eileen.
Tricky Eileen? Okay.
Yeah.
I had to later on crack all these. Alright, let's transition back.
Also, shout outs to Tricky has opened up a new channel a new Twitter on mental health, and I think that's a great one to check out. I haven't seen them start much content on it yet, but Tricky's had a lot to say on the field of mental health, so always good to have a good mental health channel. I really like Agod's Aoi a lot.
So. Agod also played Vanessa, correct?
Yeah, their main is Vanessa,
yes.
but their Aoi has been fantastic also, just like their Vanessa. So Agod's another player that's in the in the recent generation that came into Virtua Fighter with Ultimate Showdown, but I believe we're probably the seeds were probably planted with Dead or Alive, because I believe they're a Dead or Alive player first, and Dead or Alive 5 has gotten a lot of people into the Virtua Fighter characters like Akira and Sarah and Jackie and Pi as well. I think, is Pi in there? I'm trying to remember. So
Pi's there as well.
Yeah, but Agod has been strong right off the bat too, and they have. I really like their approach to the game, their wall combos, and they were the first player I played with that was consistently doing wall to wall combos, like 2 wall combos. So yeah. Hey, Human Hunter, I'm doing really good. We are podcasting on Akai_VF on Twitch. And this is the open leagues. Right now we're doing warm-ups, but it's a lot of fun. We talk about different topics, and I'm having a good time. Agod.io is the player that was just playing just now, and so we were commenting on Agod's play, and they're a Dead or Alive player, and I gave them a lot of props on their game that's been pretty strong for the past 2 years, because they came into VF around that time, I believe. They were playing their Aoi, but they normally we see them playing Vanessa. Also, right now we've got Tricky versus Dude Look It's Kyle. Kyle is an excellent member of the community who has been is an artist and has supported both VF and especially Smite. And I really appreciate them. I'm glad they're here today. I am sad that they're not going. They're not happy about the price increase on the 12-month plan on PS Plus, and I totally understand. They're not going to be the only one that is going to not subscribe as a result of that. But I do love all the matches we've had, and at the same time, I always look forward to their art and sometimes their chat as well. So they're a very good player. They play Jackie, and is it Wolf they also play? I think Wolf is the second.
Yes, Wolf.
So, yeah. Wolf and Jackie, I think it's mains.
Yeah, and their art's really good. Also to point out that Tricky is definitely one of the strongest players in the country. Her Eileen is really, really strong, but also her content on YouTube, on Tricky Eileen on YouTube, really, really good. Lots of instructional material that can help everyone become a much stronger Virtua Fighter player. So they've been very giving as well as competing. And so we're always grateful for that. And you see them playing at offline tournaments, and you see them playing in online as well, and strong on all fronts. But they're probably really busy with work as well.
All right, guys, we got 12 people, so it's going to be 11 rounds.
Good luck, everybody.
Awesome. Good luck, guys.
All right, it's good. Yeah, she is really vicious. She's more vicious than me, that's for sure. But I love our battles. So, all right, Kyle, here we go. Got to get matches in with you as much as I can. But Human Hunter, it's really good to have you here. Thank you so much. Oh, really? Oh, no problem, Tricky. You deserve all the props. Like, the amount that you've given to the community is so huge. And, me being cheesy was not good. Alright. Fortunately, I didn't pay for those mistakes, but really good stuff. That's awesome, Human Hunter. Very, very cool. I would love to fight your Aoi sometime for sure. Alright, good matches, Kyle. Good game. Good game, my friend. Keep it up. What are you thinking about Aoi? Like, what are your thoughts on that now that you've been labbing Aoi and playing her? She's really awesome. I'm not shy about saying my philosophy on Aoi. My philosophy on Aoi is I actually recommend getting good at her offense first, and then what you do is your offense squeezes your opponent into being more predictable on their counter offense, and the counter offense is where those the defensive tools are especially strong, right? And you use your offense to squeeze your opponent, and that makes them a little more predictable. And then you, by doing that, it's also harder for them to know when they're being that predictable when you're squeezing them and you're giving them not much choice. And then you're able to use your defensive tools to totally disrupt that counterattack flow. Ah, I see. Well, so if you do manual, what I call reversals, even though that term gets confusing when you go across different fighting games. So like 1p plus k, 4p plus k, 2p plus k. When you're using those manual reversals, those ones just defeat basically highs, mids, and lows. 4p plus k will defeat high attacks. 1p plus k will defeat mid attacks. 2p plus k will defeat low attacks. When you get into her, some of us call the yin yang stance because she makes like this, but it's also called tenchi. When you get into tenchi, that thing is parring a lot of single limb kicks and punches, but it will lose to full circular attacks, and it will lose to 2-arm attacks, and I think it'll lose to head attacks as well. What does get confusing with Aoi is that depending on what she parries, it could be a reversal or not, you know. Alright, I gotta focus with Setsuna because I cannot like autopilot Setsuna, he punishes that, so. Like, I can't use, like, I have to think when I fight his Akira, and like, small mistakes like kill me. Like the, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, you don't want to be predictable. I will destroy you if you do. Man, that dash is so good. So like that right there. He hits an attack. I don't know if he knows that I hit him. That doesn't matter. It's really hard for me to fight Setsuna. Like, he knows what I want to do by default, which is my weakness. But it's also, it's not as simple as that. He has attacking lines that cuts off the 2 out of the 3 things I want to do by default, and that's what kills me, right? So, I have to remember, like, you gotta play linear, but when you play linear against Akira, it's a little frustrating, which is good, because that's what Akira wants to do. He wants you to play linear against him. And then, so, Setsuna's game just basically is like, if you try to do ECD, I'm gonna mess you up. If you try to do a low attack, there's a decent chance I'll mess you up, but not always, but he didn't bring a hop kick a single time that game. So I got wrecked on my own. He is trying to make you, if you do evade, at least Setsuna's gotten better about mixing it up, but Setsuna used to use 4-6 plus K way too much. Now they mix up the other way a little bit, but they didn't have to this game. I mean, this game, they just threw at the right times. They threw me whenever I wanted to sidestep. So I got wrecked pretty good. Yeah, you know the feeling, yeah. Well, I don't think Akira's a degenerate, though. I mean, I think the thing about Akira is he's a real narrow spear. But against my Leon, Setsuna has come up with good ways to attack multiple ways that I like to attack. That's my weakness, is not adapting my game accordingly to his Akira. I think I have to actually lab it to start coming up with a plan that deals with it, because against a lot of other opponents, I can kind of switch between linear and kind of reactive. Setsuna just punishes me for playing reactive in a way, and by reactive I don't mean like I'm like super sharp reacting to everything, but it means I play in a way that encourages the opponent to attack into something. If you see like sometimes he'll just stand still for a moment and then throw, and that'll be enough to mess me up. Or he'll do, actually today he actually did the dash before doing other options, and so that wrecked me too, because I would do a failed evade and get hit. Yeah, so it's me. He's playing awesome, and I am not adjusting at all. Oh, very nice. Haven't fought Tricky in a while. That was too slow. Tricky's getting used to our connection. Nice, Abari. Very nice. So let's see. Tricky is not having to invest much yet. Yeah, and backdash, evade, dash is good. Very good response. Very good round. Good round, Tricky. This is the strength that Leon has against Eileen. I just had to do that one combo. Nice. Punish me for zone. I thought I baited that. It's okay. I think that was a delay. No, they delayed that. Nice. Go for the throw. Uppercut has some cheese factors into it, so right now if you watch this uppercut, yeah, the uppercut was able to, because it's like half of a shoulder, so it happened to beat the quarter circle back punch. But it is very timing based. It's see, good game, Tricky, and that's why that move works really well against Eileen. It's not in Final Showdown. It's not as consistent as previous VF games. No problem. I'm not sure if Tricky saw that, but I need to watch the B Ninja using Eileen against Hernan's Taka. Hernan's so much fun. So is B Ninja. And of course Tricky's always fun, so okay, Tricky saw the video. Okay, so it's from Virtua Kazama. What happened on the clip? B Ninja has been getting very strong, so I like to see the progress that B Ninja's been making as well. We're going to talk about it later today, but the KDQ crew, Assassin and Bushido, kind of as expected, did really, really good this weekend. So, Human Hunter, this format is a format that is not really like Tricky's format, because of the mix of connections and the mix of like you only get like a single game. So it's one of those where Tricky is a player that is a very strong player in general, but like tournaments are among her strongest environments, and also like this is more of like playing warm-up matches for her, right? As opposed to playing like she's not going after it gunning, but she is still using her skills to read and accordingly. But in this format, it's very tactical, and a lot of things can really affect things. There's more variance in this format. Like For example, people know that I spar a lot with Deniso 201. This format is really rough for Deniso 201, who is one of the best players in the country also. You know, so this format is its own thing, right? It's got its strengths and weaknesses, but it is a harder atmosphere, which is what, like, because it doesn't let you read as much as you would like to. You kind of have to kind of commit on certain tracks. But also, again, this is Tricky's also just warming up for the day, probably too. So, but Punker is a strong player as well. Punker has something that's gotten better with Punker is they've gotten better in making some adjustments in their 4th and 5th round. If they make the adjustments in the 3rd round against stronger players, then they're doing pretty good. But there are some things where I think Punker could push more on the certain mix-ups. But the way they're playing is a lot better overall, and they have more of a safety zone in their play that they've kind of always had it, but it's been improving. And so Punker is playing fantastic against everyone, the full field. So Punker is very much able to win games against Tricky. Yeah, online is also really hard because it is slower. Certain things you have to do early in online that you can't really do, that like offline you could react more, right? So blocking lows, you have to commit to blocking lows online like earlier. Whereas if you play offline, you can kind of just see it and just block low on reaction like way more. Yeah, some of those things. And then there's also sometimes if the connection gets harder, evading becomes a lot more difficult. Even though evading is something that we do on the buffer, it is very possible online to input the evade too late. So you kind of hard commit when you evade, and that changes some dynamic. Again, I like playing online and offline. I'm primarily an offline player. I'm playing offline twice a week now. But I still love playing online myself because there's a lot of things I can't get in my local scene. But my local scene has a lot of awesome players. But again, I don't get every matchup. But also, I found that in my case, online has helped me get stronger offline too. Just because when I get to offline, my reflexes are jacked up, but my situational understanding is a little better. It's faster. Right now, I'm kind of playing loose this morning, but generally, online has made me play a bit sharper because I have to read this. I have to predict some situation a bit more. Yeah, input those two. That's a connection issue there. Nice use of kick guard cancel. Okay. A-God's connection with me is really rough this morning. That's okay. Like, I will deal. I will always deal. But this is also why, like, both of us are hesitating on what to do. Because you can't confirm. Right now, like, we have to kind of... What we can confirm is... Like, that's why you'll see us kind of be more patient on defense. But it does mean throwing will be stronger. But right now, like, throwing is going to be a lot stronger. But it's a little scary to do it, though. But I also know that A-God sometimes stays on the ground or uses the intercept position, but they're very good at the intercept position when it works, so. They might ring me out with this. Nope. Alright. Good game, A-God. The connection was really hard for both of us. Props, thank you for the match. Very scary, but I also know how reactive A-God is. Yeah, the connection was rough as hell. So, yep. I felt it as much as... I felt it really bad, too. Huh. Has it been like that with everybody recently? with you for you. Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about it sometime though. I'll chat with you on. I understand, Tricky. Yeah. That's good. Good. I knew it was coming, but I didn't do it. So, very good round. Good round, Punker. I'll admit that today, like my connections have been rough today too. Like all of them, all of the matches I've had hard connections today. This is holiday weekend though. Doesn't excuse it. But what I am saying is, I wonder if we're dealing with like an insanely like a heavier than normal load. Yeah, I'm gonna do that option there. This is gonna be really hard. Good round. Alright, here we go, Punker. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the game, Punker. I would love it. Send it to me on direct message. Whisper it to me on Twitch. I'll take a look at that clip. I appreciate it. I won't be watching it during the stream. There's a low chance of me doing that, just because my flow is kind of heavy on both trying to observe Akai's stream as well. And let's see here. But everybody, I appreciate everyone's support. Really, really appreciate it. But man, okay, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. All right, Rock Reaper's awesome. I'm glad Reaper has recovered from their situation. It's so scary. I've been playing El Blaze on the side. Like, some stuff is very scary. There it is. 2P plus 8P plus K. So good. Oh, such a good 4-6K on Okizeme. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that would work that way. That's cool. That's a nice use of 9K plus G. Very nice. I thought I had the range. Very good battle, Reaper. I'm definitely not winning this one today, or this first league. That was a really good game. Yeah, Reaper is on the streak here, 7-0. Keep it up, Reaper. Oh, awesome, Zaytigi's here. Another L-Blaze I love watching, fighting. So, I really liked how on point as a meaty the Reaper's 4-6K is. I need to practice that setup. It's pretty cool. 4-6K is an awesome move. If you can touch the opponent, they're stuck dealing with your rocket discharge mix-up. Alright, and I'm going to fight Zaytigi, so another L-Blaze. L-Blaze is so much fun to fight against, though. Or to play as. Really fun to play as. Setsuno's at number 2 right now, I think, so... And Tricky, don't mind Silverbolt. They're nicer than they sound on text. So on text it comes across different. Oh my god. So right now, it might be connection, but they're playing a little slower than normal, like reaction-wise. And so right now, I'm kind of doing early commits because of that. Nice. They used the zoning there. They didn't use something very linear on the third hit. That's good. Alright, good battles, my friend. Good battles, Zaytigi. We should do some sparring matches sometime, especially L-Blaze mirrors, because I think there's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm not comfortable bringing my L-Blaze out yet. There's just a lot of stuff where I keep whiffing because I'm not used to his ranges at all. But he's so much fun. He is a really fun character. Alright, Setsuna is leading with a 3-point lead over Reaper. That is a pretty strong lead, actually. So with a 3-point lead, Setsuna should win. But there's still 2 battles. 3 battles, and one of them's tricky. Now, anything can happen in 3 games. So much happens in 3 games. So this is nobody's league yet. In fact, wouldn't surprise me if Tricky takes it, but it's really hard. Factoring in the online, factoring in how tough the connection seems to be today. But also factoring that it's a lot of people can take this one today. I think there's at least 5 people that could win this thing outright right now. Because in League 3 games is like a lot. That's like a 9-point swing. Alright, Conda, here we go. This is going to be extra tough. I hope our connection is okay. Human Hunter, it will open up again after these 3 games. Then the league will be open up again. So. today's the day where you got to do your strings. Let's see here. What can we do? I wanted to dash forward, didn't get the dash forward. That sucks. I thought I ducked that. Good game. Good round. Good round. Yeah, I'm still not winning this thing. Yeah, good game, Condor. Yeah, like I said, the odds are gonna be hard on me. I need to have more clear decisions that I need to see the decision points early enough with Lei Fei, and I kind of do, but there's some of the stuff I tried to do, I was too slow. So good game. All right, let's see here. But it sucked in the opening. I knew he was going to backdash into uppercut, and I still wanted to challenge it, but normally you just don't challenge it, just whiff punish it. But I wanted to dash forward and do it and launch him. But I still probably would have lost that, actually, so it's just a dumb decision. But it sucks when you don't do the dash when you want to, though. So, but that was because opening is if you're going to... On connection, you need to be careful about the opening. Because there's no buffer. There's no buffer in this game when it comes to the opening. So because of that, if you want to go for it, you're gambling pretty heavily on a connection. That's not ideal, right? Just like when you go from online to offline, you have to get used to the timing on it, just because there's no buffer on the opening. Alright, and then remember that Silver Bolt might delay incidentally, but... That was good. He chose Abari pretty well. He was buffering better at the last half of that round. Alright, good game, Silverbolt. Hey, Hernan, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, but today the connection's pretty rough, but I enjoy the matches regardless. I love the company. We've had awesome company. Tricky's been in the chat. We got Hunter in the chat. They were talking about your match with B Ninja, your Taka versus their Eileen. Yeah, it's a really good day. I think, wow, yeah, Setsuna has got a commanding lead, but yeah, I'd say Setsuna's pretty much now got it locked. So congratulations. Setsuna will be going up to about 3 wins with this, and that's really good. I think I'm at 4. So yeah, Setsuna I think will be up to 3 number 1s, if I'm not mistaken. It's been an awesome season, though it sucks that the connection's been rough for some people. But for me, it feels like it's mostly today, and that's okay. We have those days. But this is gonna be hard fighting Akai with this connection too. Good. That was not good. They're too close because I hit them against the wall. I blocked that. You have to commit so early online. Like that's another that was another case of the example I said where online you have to block low very early. Like you can't just kind of do it last split second. Good game. I think that's it, right? That's the league. I think that's the league, right? And I think Setsuna wins this. Alright, well, we'll see. Alright, congratulations, Setsuna. You're back up there.
Alright, congratulations, Setsuna. Fourth game first, second the Rock Reaper, and third Tricky.
Yeah, that was awesome, you guys.
Three of you guys got 8-3 records, so yeah, came down to the rounds. Alright, let me just get these record kept. Alright, those who can continue play, please do so. Let's get to it. Hey, thanks for playing Akai. Do Lucas Kyle.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys.
I guess the Summer Jam practice and learn has given you that edge today, Setsuna.
I've come super powered from getting beat up.
Super powered from the offline. Okay, I am going to run the ad right now. So it'll be 3 minutes, so that'll be a small break. For those who want to join, password is 0903. I could keep information posted in the chat, and then we'll start the timer. Alright?
Thank you, man.
Alright. Well, Tricky, I'm really glad you're here. I know it's not your favorite environment to play, but I'm just happy to be able to play you. So.
Same. I was really, I really enjoyed the weekend. I'm not gonna say.
I bet. I'm jealous.
I didn't.
Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
No, it's just I don't know. I had a really good time. Got to meet Bushido, and I got to hang out with the KDQ crew, which are always amazing people. I couldn't beat Bushido on the weekend at all, so that was pretty good. I got to learn. So, but yeah, no, definitely had fun. Got a lot of fun.
Yeah, Akira Actually, Akira has quite a few challenges with the Taka matchup, right? But it's also just that Bushido is pretty scary, especially offline. Watching his offline matches, it's like, yeah. And then, like I told you privately, that Brad offline is scarier than Brad online. Like, Brad online is strong and scary, but Brad offline is even more. And I know that Assassin's been working hard, so.
Yeah, sometimes it's almost as if he's not even in front of you.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, he uses that very well to his advantage.
Yeah.
No, he's like, they're all fantastic. Everybody that was, that got, a spot above me, I can tell you for a fact that they have all earned it. Really, really good play. But yeah, all in all, it was good. I was telling Hubs that my favorite moment of the weekend was when DK beat him in bracket, which was very fun to watch. Not because of the way he popped off, but I was glad to see him play that strong. He really leveled up for that match, so I was happy to see that. I've never seen that used like that.
Who?
Oh, Tricky, right now.
Yeah, she just commented on my stream that, like, it's frustrating, or she didn't say frustrating. She just said that, like, that right now with this connection with online period, she's having to, like, play more risky and yet more safe. It's really hard and different, you know.
Yes. Yeah, no, I understand where she's coming from. I did have to change the way I was playing over the weekend because I got so much offline play. So it was kind of a shock to get back to this, to be fair. I want to just give you some understanding of why some people choose to just stay on offline.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Boston players that Numbers was telling me that they will only play offline, and that's the reality as well for people in Australia.
Yeah, no, I understand too.
Alright, so after this match, we will start the timer for 5 matches before we begin the second Open League. Thanks for joining Jimmy, who's right now leading in the first place finishes in the third quarter. We got BX Checky joining in, Bruce the Beast, and 2 newcomers for the league, Human Hunter 205, Human Huntress, Human Hunter 205, and Agent Q. Yes, Jimmy is red masked. Yeah, it's playing low here. And I will not be participating in this second league, so there's 3 spots. So anyone who's watching the streams from North America region, just come and jump in. The passcode is 0903. And we begin time at 5 matches here.
Quite the contrary, BX. Jimmy wants everybody to be great.
Yep.
Yeah. No. This man has done more to teach more of the VS community than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, Jimmy is really is an amazing community member who they really do. They've helped a lot of players get a lot stronger.
Yeah.
and they themselves are incredibly strong. So, yeah, they've been amazing. So, I know Bronx Jackie's kind of joking around, but we're gonna go on the record because we don't want people to misunderstand, like that Jimmy's a really good is a good sportsman as well as a good player as well as a good teacher actually. They might feel like they're not that good of a teacher, but every time I chat, similar to Tricky, when I do private chats with Tricky or with Jimmy, they're very generous with knowledge, and they're really like they really are helping other people get better because they want better opponents, you know. So yeah.
Right. We have also another new person, KDC Brawler. Here we go.
No, I think that's. Is that the guy from Pacific Northwest, Genshine?
I don't know.
King Death Cradle?
Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know if it's King Death Cradle. Where are they here?
It's the
oh, yeah, that is...
28.
Yeah, KDC Brawler is King Death Cradle. I'm happy to have him here.
Oh, okay.
Yay, KDC, you're here. Okay. I didn't see him at offline on Friday, but I'm so glad that he's here. I'm always glad when I get to fight him online or offline. He's been improving a lot, and but VF is a vicious game. I've been pretty vicious to people in offline, but he's been an amazing. He's been just getting stronger and stronger, and like feeling the situations better. So yeah. Again, as a repeat about the tournament, so 2 days ago on Friday there was Summer Jam, and the winner was Numbers. Second place was Assassin, and third place was Bushido. I think Setsuna and Damog tied for fifth. Is that true?
Setsuna got fourth.
Who got fourth though?
Fourth.
Okay, Setsuna got fourth.
Yeah, I did actually beat him to that spot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Virtual Kazama and Damog was fifth, I believe. Fifth
Okay.
Or sixth.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. And no, those are yeah, it sounds like intense matches all weekend. It sounds like for Friday and Saturday you guys got to hang out at the hotel a lot, and you guys got to have dinner and meals and played a lot.
Yeah. No, definitely was a fantastic weekend. I was glad to, have met everybody there. I only met Dalmog in person, but he was a fantastic guy. He actually won a raffle for an Obsidian 2, by the way.
Oh, awesome!
I'm not gonna say I'm not jealous.
Obsidian 2 is a gorgeous stick. Akai has one, so
it is. It is so beautiful.
It is
It is a gorgeous stick. Not worth the price though. If you have to.
I'm gonna say that
PlayStation 4.
I will put it this way: like three times cost of manufacturing is a very low margin for a lot of industries. And nowadays we're looking at when people make when somebody actually makes it in a workshop. Even an all button controller, that thing is costing minimum of $100 for a lot of people. So it's like we're kind of at the point where costs are high and prices are high. Just like our food is now paying $70 for my family meal is what the hell, right? So so yeah, or $40 at McDonald's for a family of 4. It's like, wow, really?
Yeah.
It sucks, but
I saw that when I went I took my cousin and his children and wife to a baseball game, and I wanted to treat them, but I had not figured out that just the crazy amount of people we were. Yeah. It was quite a bit of money.
But that's also why the Fight Stick Alpha is now the one that's good quality but less. But costs still really high because that's our old premium price of $250-ish, right? And that's rough, right? Now that $300 is the premium controller price. Yeah, it's brutal. But yeah, it can be something where it's just simply out of your budget, and that really sucks, but it also sucks that that's kind of where things are at right now. A lot of the old inventory, fight sticks from the PS4 era, they've been cleared now, so they're no longer keeping that price low. You know, like the Obsidian one was holding the price, the premium price at $250 for a decade. You know, so almost
actually,
a decade.
They took the price down to $199 towards the end there, right?
Yeah, it was one. You're right. It was $199 as the premium price, right? Whereas the low end was the $130.
I think if you want to think about it like that, there definitely have been sticks through history, 2009 until now, that have been, kind of like the measuring stick for everybody else, right? I think Obsidian during this last part of the era was exactly that.
Yeah, well, it was especially that because it already had pushed. It had made a case for premium pricing, because Obsidian was like this, okay, it costs a little more than the others, but you're getting like all the features, right? And so it had this amazing value, but it also a value that the customers understood. Like they're like, no, like I want this stick more than I want the other sticks. So Obsidian is definitely going to have this place in history for being that marker for so long.
And then a Chinese company bringing, that kind of quality and that kind of that had been reserved for Japanese and American companies, for throughout history. So I will say, that's a very a good place in history that they found that they got, and it was through really a good working stick. Yeah. The one thing that I will say that I didn't like about the Obsidian 2, and I think that's also true for the Obsidian 1, it doesn't have a hinge to open and service.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
You and I are spoiled with our easy to open sticks now. So
I'll tell you, for all the car guys out there, I think if you equate it to kind of like what a Porsche is, where you can't even see the engine nowadays.
Yeah.
I think we're looking at kind of like the same thing, because it does have a hole in the bottom of where the lever lives.
Yeah, to allow you to put a Korean lever in.
with some tools there. Yeah, you take out this little hole thing and you can service your your stick.
Yeah.
And I get it. I'm not everybody is crazy about sticks like you and me, Chanchai, but.
Well, no, honestly, like I like the Obsidian 2 a lot.
I think it would have been nice to have it be a little bit easier to open, but I also understand where they're going with it.
Yeah.
It does have a great feel. The material that it's made of and the weight and the size really go well with the buttons and the lever that they use. Yeah. If you were to just grab the stick and start playing, it feels really, really good and really, really polished.
That said, it's very plexi on top, right? Like, that's like all plexi. The panel, is it feeling like very plexi?
Yes.
Yeah, so that
also, I think it's kind of like a fingerprint magnet, but I will say that there's something in there that I do like a little bit more than I like my Victrix, and it's the width.
Okay. Yeah. The thing is really wide. Yeah.
It looks I think that's a very good feature. The width is just almost on par with my Helix, I would say.
That's crazy.
Kind of like the wings on the side.
Huge.
It's about that wide, which is very good. It's got a very, very good feel. I think a stick that is a little bit wider is going to let you be more comfortable sitting down.
Yeah. That said, for the plexis, pros and cons. Plexi generally is a popular surface, so most people like the feel of plexi. Some people that have a lot of sweat, perspiration around their wrist, sometimes they don't like plexi, especially if they're living in like hot environments. But plexi in general feels pretty good and is what most people are used to, the feel. Then, of course, I've been lately playing with the Victrix a lot, so that's a very different feel. That's like a powder-coated aluminum cold feel. But yeah.
I'm just going to interrupt here for a second. So yeah, this is the last match before we begin the second league of the day. And so any last minute person want to join, yeah, 1 or 2 more rounds to go, or 3 rounds, if Agent Q could delay it. Passcode 0903. Alright? Sorry, guys can continue.
Good luck to everybody though in this this league's a lot of fun. I'm really happy to see a lot of people come out today. Also, happy Labor Day weekend, you know. But,
yeah, definitely good luck, guys, and I'm glad that we still have tomorrow to rest a little bit.
Yeah.
The one thing that I am expecting is for everybody to still come out with a lot of cards to make your Obsidian look very good. I totally see a case scenario where they would give you a brushed aluminum for that. Anyways, I think it's starting, so good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Yep, good luck, everyone. I'll be taking something else.
All right, so Bronx Jackie, the reason you don't have coins, I haven't set up monetization on my Twitch. I should do it because I got affiliate status 2 years ago, but I just haven't done it. So let's see here. Akira, don't make those mistakes. I need to do a decision points chart when I fight against Setsuna's Akira. I think that will help me. Back to basics when we fight against Setsuna. Nice dash into that. Okay, good to do forward throw. Man, ECD into shoulder is something like I just need to punish it. I need to throw a bit more. But we'll see how it goes. With Setsuna, he's done some scary things. Guaranteed. Nice, I love that. Good game, good game. Okay, I totally forgot that back all three is going to beat the high kick too. Like the half circular high kick. So that was really cool. I totally forgot that it does that too. So it beats high punch, low punch, and the high kick. That's one of those things where they didn't compromise that in Final Showdown. They compromised like Leon Sabaki. Leon used to be able to Sabaki high punch, high kick, mid kick, right? Jeffrey, I think I could teach you sometime how to fight Jeffrey. Depends on which character you're using. Hunter, which character you're using there. But which Jeffrey you're fighting as Agent Cube, okay. And Hunter using Pi. It's not so much that actually Jeffrey's not that plus, but he does have some stuff that will stop you. Like if you're trying to do reversals on him, be careful. He's got good two-handed attacks. He's also got some full circulars. So, but you can fight him using advantage and careful poking and throwing. If you eventually get comfortable doing fuzzy guard, you start moving into his territory of doing fuzzy guard against him is good until he starts trying to punish it. Yeah. Yep, Jimmy's here. full circular there. Alright. I'm not feeling it. Let's do this. I need to feel it so I can fight Jimmy. Yeah, I'm not feeling it today. But come on, I can do this. The connection is not that bad though, surprisingly. So. Yeah, that was bad. I gave it away, but that was really fun. Alright, come on, Jimmy, we can do this. I can do this. Side turn, so good. That's ring out. Good game. Good game, Jimmy. Very good stuff. If El Blaze does kicks, do not tech roll. That's the first tip is to learn to not tech roll whenever they finish any combo with kick. Just stay down. When they start punishing you for staying down, then you can tech roll. But you gotta make them do that. If you do tech roll, they can do some real nasty stuff to you. So yeah, those kicks are very annoying. Awesome to see you now, Strawberry. How you doing? Always good to have Quasi be here. Hope you're having a good Labor Day weekend. Very good, Silverbolt. Always good to spend time with Grandma and appreciate them while you can, you know? It's always good to do that. Good game, Silverbolt. Alright, Setsuna's got a good lead, so does Agent Cube. Do we know who Agent Cube is? I wonder. I'm wondering about that right now. Yeah. Agent Q. Nice. Good round, good round. Thank you for the match, Tricky. And Reaper, this is looking like last season Setsuna and Reaper had a lot of really like scary leagues where they would be the front runners right away and would be hard to stop. Setsuna is blowing off his steam from his 4th place finish on the league. No, I'm just kidding. But this is like Setsuna regularly puts in performances like these in the league. It's been awesome this whole year. So right now, if he wins this one, he will tie with me. Right now, he's tied with numbers for 3rd in the 1st place count race. If he wins this one, he will tie with me. And then we'll be 2 behind Jimmy. Alright, here we go, Human Hunter. I'm looking forward to this fight. Let's do that. I see. Very good punish. Alright. You have a very nice pie. Very nice pie. Alright, let's see. Very good. I will punish you if you stay on the ground, so. Good game. Good game, Human Hunter. I like your sense with the attacks. I really like that aspect. If you're doing anything that's punishable, there's the stuff that's actually hard to punish, which is good. But they are punishable. But yeah, let's keep fighting. The only advice I'll give right now, because it's our first match, is just is to mix up your wake up. So you want to tech roll, not too much. You want to stay down on the ground, not too much. Right now, it looks like you stay down on the ground a lot, and so because of that, I feel like I can pick up extra damage there. But keep it up. Really good stuff. Leon is very annoying to fight, and I understand. But I am happy we got to fight, and I hope we fight some more going forward. I think we fought before a couple times, right? But good stuff. Good battle. And nice use of different moves. I like the moves that you use with Pi. So. Also, shoutouts earlier to, is it Commander Dao or Com Dao? Thank you very much for the compliment earlier. I'm glad that my my previous videos helped you out. So thanks so much for the support. I was in the middle of the podcast, so that's why I didn't respond to it, aside from physical gestures. But if you see me give a thumbs up, man, I read it and I appreciate it. So. Look at Reaper and Setsuna are still on their collision course. I will cheer for the Reaper because just to keep Setsuna from occupying the same spot as me, but it's okay. Both of those are awesome guys. Love them both. Alright, Zaytigi, gonna fight your Akira. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I have not fought your Akira. I think I fought a little bit last month. Zaytigi is a creative attacker though, so it's very scary. Zaytigi's connection today is pretty rough for me, but that's okay. We fight. Akira, I personally feel that it's a little harder to play Akira on a rougher connection. But I like fighting Zaytigi no matter connection though, to be honest. So. Good games, my friend. So versus 3, you mean 3 bars and below, you cannot perform hit grab? Yeah, hit throws. I can understand that because you're because you do use the hit throws and they're very good. That's tough though. Normally connection shouldn't affect the hit throws if you're doing it on timing. If you're doing it on reflex, that makes it harder for you. But if you do hit throws on timing, you should be okay. It's same for like John's Guard Break of Doom. Almost everybody I know that plays John will do Guard Break of Doom as like timing based. But one player, Dennis0201, normally likes to do it on sight, on like just seeing when each hit hits, he presses a button, which is insane. But because of that, when he was playing online, I had to tell him to just do it based on timing, to train himself to do it on timing, because online will let you do that type of stuff on timing. Same with hit throws. Hit throws, you kind of have to train yourself to do it on timing, but if you're playing offline or in lab and you're used to doing it based on seeing the actual hit, that online can be way harder for you. Yeah. No, it's hard. It sucks that you have to do it based on timing. But you can do it, but if you're a person that's got high reflexes and can do it based on sight, that's amazing, but it also makes it harder online to do. So yeah. But man, Kage's, yeah, that's Kage's just Dragon Punch of Doom is awesome, but it sucks that that's like his punishment. Like that's how he punishes blocking sweeps. So he doesn't want to even block sweeps. He wants to crush them. Right, he wants to do 9k plus G. Yes, you can do it with timing offline, exactly as Tricky said. Yes. What Trippy says, 100%. Nice, slow jab into throw is good. I see. So you do believe you go on timing. Okay. You'll get it though. You do have a rhythm though. Is this true that Quasi that you have a rhythm in your play? Nice match. Nice game for KDC. King Death Cradle is a local rival of mine. He's been playing this game for about almost 3 years. About 2 years. Man, owned. That was awesome, King Death Cradle. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I think Aoi is very playable online, but the problem is her risk-reward is similar to Eileen. The risk-reward with Aoi online makes that risk-reward very scary, right? Good battle, KDC. Reaper has gotten stronger at league play and play in general. What I think with Reaper playing League, one of the things that has been cool seeing with Reaper is, you know how I think Reaper used to always have that problem of giving the opponent too much respect, especially if they were a name player like me or you. And I think because when they played like a lot of League, they overcame some of that, or they because we all know Reaper has got skills and we know Reaper is actually strong, but sometimes they just got too passive in the past, and I think they have a lot more confidence in their reads now, and they've been getting I feel like this year they've been stronger than even before. So hey, well, it's good to see you. Really good to see you. Looks like everyone's having fun at PAX in Seattle. I wish I was at PAX, but I'm happy that I'm playing VF, so. Oh, really? Seattle's your hometown? I'm in Portland. Are you still in Seattle, or where are you at nowadays, Quasi B? Because we gotta have you. If you're in Seattle, you need to be coming out to the monthlies, and also we're gonna have a tournament in Seattle next month. I just decided to Bulldog Condor, because I think just don't give him a room to space it out and use slow moves. Good game. So you're in Salt Lake City now. Okay. Well, the good thing is I can fly cheap to Salt Lake City, so so maybe I come out and we fight, we spar. Yeah, we got more. Well, we're getting more, but yeah, we're getting more together. Um, but trying really hard to make it to the monthly this month. I believe it's going to be on the 14th, and then next month on the 7th there's a tournament in International District. So what happened to Setsuna? Okay, good. He's still on his lead. Yeah, it's still a 1 point difference between Reaper and Setsuna. Come on, Jimmy, knock them both down. Tricky won against Jimmy. Awesome. So let's see. Man, Bruce the Beast. Here we go. It's been a while. It's been a while. Man, that was rough. Nice. Very good. Good first round. Bruce the Beast is a very scary opponent, so. I'm gonna pull out my anti-Brad book here. Oh, watch this wall combo come up. Ah, he got me with that too. I should have seen it. We're having these fun, excellent rounds. Very fun battle, Bruce. Really fun battle, Bruce Beast. Oh, what's up? What's up? We've got a lot of monsters in this league. Let's see. Hard for me to see who your recent match was, but again, lots of monsters in this. Yay! It's very doable. Setsuna plays kind of a higher risk, higher reward game. They like to crush stuff. They like to do like options that are gonna flat out beat certain things, and that's kind of Akira. But so it's very possible, and at the same time, you're not a bad player. So yeah, wins. Congratulations on taking the win on Setsuna. Thank you for knocking him down into my tier. Let's see here. All right, Agent Cube, gotta watch out. Is this like Adam in disguise? Man, congratulations. That's awesome. There we go. The connection with Agent Cube, a little sluggish, but the matches is really good. Nice. Is this combo? Yeah. Too risky. Maybe they're not used to the fact that online it's harder to block rising attack. Good. Alright, good game, Agent Cube. Jimmy and I are tied. Reaper is leading by 1, and we're actually leading by quite a bit. Because I think they're leading by a game still. Yeah. Yeah. Really good. Come on, Bronx Jackie. I think Reaper's going to win this one, though. Look at how competitive this thing is, though. This thing is nuts right now. Yeah, tricky. Look at all these 8-2s. We just need Reaper to get into the 8-2 also. Nope, Reaper's in the 9-1. Okay. 3 games. Okay, anything can happen in 3 games again. But it's very hard. Very hard. Stagger can be very hard. It's a little harder. I think actually, here's the thing about stagger break. It's still harder, but stagger, a big part of being good against stagger is understanding the situations where it's likely to happen, and then just being prepared for it when that happens. That's the number one thing that will improve your ability to break stagger. But after that, of course, is technique. So technique is super important, right? Without technique, you can't even do it against certain setups. So just being good at the whole, depending on your controller method, on what controller you're using, you might have a different technique you need to use to do stagger break, but it's hard. But the situational awareness is really important on the stagger break. The L-Blaze you just fought was probably the Rock Reaper, who is the favorite to win this thing. So yeah. Yeah, so that situational awareness totally, it's the biggest part of the stagger break. Good game, Reaper. Yay, I got the win. But not enough. His point spread is so huge. So good battle, my friend. Look at this. Oh man, tricky Reaper. It's hard to get. I'm not in range. I am in range, but Reaper has to get beat pretty bad. That's not gonna happen. Nope. I think Reaper wins this. Reaper, congratulations, but this is an insanely good, like, very competitive league. Very competitive league. All right. Good luck. Good luck killing Lei Fei. Blurring. I'm only gonna get like 1 point at best if I win this. So let's see. Come on, Blurring. Very good. I need to do basic pokes, but that's okay. That was a lot of fun. Good round, Bling. Good round, good round. Good match, Blaring. That was really good. Yeah, Reaper wins by 1 point, by 2 points. I think Reaper wins by 2 points. Nope, we're still in it. Okay, I missed a match. Man, good round. Good round, man. There we go. Good round, bro. Good round, Bronx. Good round, Bronx. Alright. Good game, my friend. Good game. Yeah, congratulations, we found that 22 lead. Look at that. It's okay. It's okay. We take the wins and the losses together. We just focus on getting stronger. The results will come in time. But I'm glad you are with us in this league, though. This was a huge league battle with 14 people. Lots of monsters in here. A lot of players of different skills, but it's a really fun league. Congratulations.
Chai second, and Tricky at third. Just difference by plus rounds. Okay.
And we're fighting really hard. That was a really fun, exciting battle. It was rough, but it was good for all. And congratulations, Reaper. Congratulations, Tricky.
Yeah, he really outplayed it. People, I was playing really good. Also, I think Cube was really good.
Yeah. Cube, Tricky was like, Cube is a veteran for sure, so.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Agent Cube is from? Do you guys know who Agent Cube is?
I have no idea.
No
idea.
It's just playing him, you get the feel that he's a veteran.
Sorry, let me do one more thing.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Right.
Yeah. What's the topic during this break right now?
I was gonna go over to after the ad break. We'll go over to that August monthly online tournament where the Virtual Fire was ranked third.
Oh, Japan, yes. Japan's online tournament, as far as people can tell, tracking.
Yeah. So I'll go put an ad break for now, and then Santa's gonna take a small break, and then we'll start this up. We'll start the timer for the third open league soon. All right. Thanks for joining Cause ZB Combo Expert.
Hey, Anand, yeah, we got about 10 people in here. KDC, really good games, man. I had an excellent battle with you, my friend. I'm glad you joined us. Okay, I am back.
And we have about 30 seconds left on the ad break. You can hear me on your stream, Masaki.
Yeah, you can hear it on my stream, but we'll wait for the ad break. But yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully these ads are not too much of a nuisance. I usually do this right in the beginning of the intermission, so that. I just want to see if I could.
I'm really glad they give you the control to put it there, though, because so much better than say it pops up in the grand finals. So you know.
Yeah, they say this Twitch ad manager thing is that if you do the 3-minute ad, you get 1 hour completely free of advertisement, so it doesn't exit manually. So that's what I'm trying. So if anyone has better suggestions or how to manage and control these things, let me know. I'm pretty much a newbie at this. Okay. But let's see. Thanks for let's see. We got Combo Expert and Kwazibi joining. So thanks for joining.
I'm so happy they're here. Kwazibi's been on my chat, but Combo Expert, I'm really glad they're here because they're also a player who should be getting more number ones on their count. But yeah.
And thanks for playing BX Jackie, Zaytiggy, KDC, Tricky, Agent Cube, and Booster Beast, and Human Hunter. Okay, so
yeah. Also my last one.
Okay, Kwazibi would prefer to be called Nala Strabe. So
Nana Strawberry.
Because they hate their PSN name is what they said. So.
Okay, that's a Trish name, right? Nala Strawberry.
Yeah, like Bay as in girlfriend, so Strabe. Yeah. So.
Strabe. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so we put the timer now at 5 matches before we begin the third open league, and after the third open league, those that can stay will do a random team battle. Alright, let me make sure I put myself back into the league now. I so many times keep forgetting to switch back to the player.
Don't forget.
But Nala Strabe, I will have to apologize ahead of time. There's a good chance all of us are still going to sometimes call you Kwazibi, but we'll try to remember, okay? And so, but if you chat in our Twitches, we'll remember.
Just keep reminding us. Just keep reminding us if we keep forgetting.
Just put a message like hi, and we'll remember.
I believe there's a way to change your PSN screen name.
There is. I think you can do it for free once a year. I think so.
I don't think that's a bad way to do it.
Yep. I don't. Bronx Jackie, I don't know if I want to know what Haya calls Nala Strabe. But I'm just kidding. Alright, so topic of the moment is in Japan, they've been tracking online tournaments for fighting games, and apparently Virtua Fighter's number 3, right? Virtua Fighter Esports, specifically.
Yes. The person who was keeping track of this was actually wrote me, tell me how they actually do it. So yes, it is basically Japan centric, or if the online tournament allows Japanese people to participate, they count it in.
Well,
yeah.
Where are they finding out about the events, though? Are they finding them out through Twitter or?
Because see if I could get that information. The person wrote back to tell me writing. Let's see.
That said, my speculative thing is that Virtua Fighter, among fighting games, Virtua Fighter is like the lifestyle game of fighting games. Meaning, like, you have games like chess, games like the game of Go. They're kind of lifetime games. They're kind of a game where if you get really into it, it's kind of like your game. Like, on a very serious level, right? It becomes like... I know a lot of Virtua Fighter players, it's the only video game period that they play, and I know especially some where it's the only fighting game they play. And so, in that light, it's no secret that there's a lot of there's now a lot of older demographics that play Virtua Fighter in Japan. Virtua Fighter in its day, during the arcade scenes of the 90s and early 2000s, was the number one game in the arcades. And so it's got this dynamic to it where there's a strong thing associated to it, but there's a strong attach rate for the people that do obsessively play Virtua Fighter. Another way to put it is Virtua Fighter tournaments are like bingo night in Japan. No. There's just probably quite a bit of them. And there's a lot more bingo night than fighting game community nights. Just kidding.
But one thing is that right now the support of these things is most from the community, and so the community is actually making all these tournaments available for people to participate. And so kudos to all the Japanese organizers who are doing this. But there's two groups actually. When I try to watch as I keep track of those people who vote on Japanese Twitter, like the esports stuff. Which a lot of the esport unions organize, which a younger generation of players actually participate in that. But then there's the VFR, the hardcore group that does the final showdown in the arcades. Which that survey doesn't actually include those offline tournaments.
Yeah. But the end of the day, though, too, it still signifies though that there's just a lot of VF events happening online in Japan on a regular basis. It's a very consistent scene, and we're very proud of it. So just like in the past, we would always say, "Hey, it's the #1 arcade game," whenever somebody brought up like some fighting game argument. So it's
We got a long mirror match here with Jimmy and Combo Expert.
Ooh. Always got to enjoy the Lao matches. I love watching the Lao matches. Mm-hmm.
So we already gone through about the PlayStation price, subscription price. Summer Jam we already gone over, and but Summer Jam it was first place was VF Numbers, second place was Assassin.
Yes.
And third place was Bushido Crack.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So the KDQ group is their name keeps showing up now on the offline tournament scenes. Just like Strike First. Yeah. It's kind of nice to have two different
teams.
Yeah, teams. Maybe one day the team Strike First will organize something with KTQ to do some type of offline team battle.
Where was Summer Jam at? Was it in New Jersey? Or no, that's Combo Breaker, right?
It's Philadelphia, I believe.
Philadelphia, okay. So Nala Strabe, Summer Jam was in Philadelphia, and it was Friday. The VF tournament was Friday night.
It was actually Cherry Hill, but that's okay.
Bronx Jackie, just to clarify, I don't know for sure what the policies on PlayStation Network are on name changes, but I just remember it used to being pretty free, like at least like you could do it like each year or something like that. But I'm not sure what the exact policies are nowadays on it. Have to look it up. Really? Nala Strabe claims that like it says that like it would delete their trophy data and whatnot. So I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I don't know
about
that.
Some progress.
Okay. They need to go. Should they just go through like a Discord thing where they just suddenly go like, hey, now you can just make it a name.
Oh, sorry. I think Pro Break Soccer things up here.
All right.
Alright. Hey, thanks for playing, Sasuna.
Satsuna, thank you very much. Get good rest. Get good rest, and good luck with the projects today. And that Nailu V3 looking awesome. V3 Premium.
I'm so excited.
Now your the undercarriage of your Hori VLX is gonna look awesome too, like even more awesome. So when you like open its skirt.
To be fair, I think I'm gonna put a JLX on that thing.
Okay, cool.
I do have one of my first Sanjix I put on that stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels a little bit too heavy.
I see. Because of that. Panel, that panel's very thin.
Flexing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a JLX, and then this is going to go in my wet Victrix. So now I'm gonna put the black one on the black Victrix, and then now I'll just have VT Premium on both. But yeah, for sure, excited, very excited.
Yeah, I actually at the JX. Sound with JX. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I installed my sticks, and I don't notice too much of a difference from the old one.
It's not much of an upgrade. It's a minor upgrade. I could probably feel it, but not many. But Dennis0201 also was surprised how he couldn't feel it.
I'm not someone who's very.
Yeah. No. Most. I'm just telling you, Auto V5 is a night and day difference. So that's why I still recommend the Auto V5. But it turns out that the JLX is just a little better than the JLF. But it's sadly, but yeah, other people told me they don't notice much difference when it comes to the JL to the JLX, and I'm saying I'd probably agree with that. I was expecting it to be an upgrade. I was expecting it to be a little bit more of a upgrade in feel, but I definitely felt that like things like the Auto V5, like it would still not be this like at all comparable to that, where you significantly upgrade the lever. With the Auto V5, you end up having like a really like fast inputting JLF. But the JLX has just kind of been. But again, at 20, they kept that price down to 25. I'm pretty impressed. You know,
I thought it was gonna be expensive, but it was actually very.
I really thought they were going to push it at least 50 because there's a lot of levers that cost 50 plus.
Yeah, a lot of levers that cost a lot.
Yeah, well, obviously Satsuna and I use levers that are on the like at the high end, but the JLF is the standard, and so I was expecting it to be a mainstream price, but I felt that it had a case for 50, but I'm glad they kept it at 25. So. And I think that also factored in with like that thing just sold out a lot for the first month of its release. So, yeah.
All right, we just have one more match before we begin the last league of the day, and okay, Jimmy. So he's just gonna finish this match and then take a break. And then so anyone who want to join, we still have one more match to go. Match code 0903.
Hey, Chancha, question for you. Is the Tune by JLF compatible with the JLX, or is that just something that I put in my mind?
My understanding is most of the things work. I don't know if all of the parts will work, because I think there actually was a list of the things that will work with the JLX, and I think it's most. I think it's most, and I think the only thing that might be. I don't know. In theory, they all should work, to be honest. But
right.
They really all should be working. But I think there's just maybe a few parts that aren't compatible with the new body.
Gotcha.
But that's a really weird one, because based on what they are, on what comes with the kit,
I'll definitely give it a try, because I was trying to use the notched gate with that JLX. To be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll see how that rolls. I'll give it a try and let you know.
Please do. Looking forward to hearing from your experience on it. You always give me really good detailed reviews on the stuff you try out.
Thank you, man. I'm mostly really excited about arcade. If the JLX becomes a de facto for arcades, next time we're in Japan, that's probably going to be a very
the
good
answer.
experience.
The answer is yes
only
because
one thing that was bad.
no, that's the answer is yes because well, okay, the thing that you experience in Japan is just the fact that Japanese arcades. Everybody is used to playing on a broken-in JLF. Like they don't like they're used to playing on a JLF that's worn down from like 5+ years of use, of heavy use, and they also wear it down really fast. That said, JLX is going to be more durable, but I expect to be playing on a broken-in JLX when you go to Japan.
All right, I'm just gonna let Jimmy lead before I start the league. All right.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Jimmy, and we got 8 people here, so good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Hope you're doing. Hope you enjoyed our podcast segment there. Fun chats, lots of stuff on topic. Awesome. I haven't started Shenmue 3 yet, even though I backed it. And I have had it since it came out early. I just didn't start playing it yet, and I will. Then I bought it again and put it on my Steam Deck, so go figure. Because I did want to play it on the go. Alright, is this Akai? I think we're fighting Akai. Shenmue 2 is awesome. Shenmue 2 is really good. Alright. Good game, Akai. I see. Yeah, do be careful on the taunting. People do get offended by it, but good. Can't everyone see the taunting? Not sure. Really good choices. Good game, Kondar. Very good patience in there. Keep it up. That was really good patience. I see. Don't worry about it then. It's okay. It's different between actually being intentional and doing it like rapidly. But you know, play how you know, play what works, what's comfortable. But yeah. Am I on mute? Don't bother me with that while I'm in the middle of the match. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Should be able to hear me. Oh my god, so hard to do those setups. Good to know. Oh, I'm losing this one. Okay. Thanks for confirming I'm not on mute. Like, once it's in my head, it's hard for me to focus on the match. I'm so losing this. This is awesome match. That was a neutral throw. That was good. That was really good. Okay. He finally punished me for staying down. Good game. Good game. Very good game. So, in that match, I like the more assertive play that Reaper did. I like his use of 6K. His use of 6K was really on point. He's got his spacing on 6K is very good. And 6K, if you can be accurate with 6K, with all blades of 6K, it's pretty good. Because it sets up rocket discharge, and the range is good, so you don't... If El Blaze does like rocket discharge from up close, it's really hard to use. It's really weird. But if he does... so he wants to hit that range. And it's a very weird thing about El Blaze's play. Because generally he wants to be up close to you, but then if he wants to set up rocket discharge, he kind of wants to be at like mid range. It's really weird. it makes playing him awkward. Is how to learn how to play him. Really good first round. Good first round, Nella. Excellent first round. Your frame data plays so good too. Oh, so good. Nala, did you lose your connection? What happened? Okay, what's going on, Nala? Are you typing? Is that what's going on? One sec, alright. Good game. Sorry about that round. I didn't realize till I was already comboing you that you hadn't been playing. Oh, understand. Sorry about that. Someone knocking on the door. Very good. Finish up the side step. Very good. Nice uppercut. Alright. Good run, Silverbolt. Let's do this now. Now you're using faster attacks. I like the diversity of moves you're using. Alright, very nice, very nice. Okay, here we go. Good game, Silverbolt. Good game. I like, they've been picking up more moves. They've been, I know they're not feeling happy about their overall play today, but Silverbolt actually is not just hitting punch, punch, punch on stuff. They have been picking up different options that people are doing in those situations, so it's really good to see them do that. They have a lot more moves in their repertoire right now, so I'm really happy to see that. I want to see if they would do that. And they are. So, very happy to see that. Keep it up, Silverbolt. Alright, Combo Expert's playing Wolf. This is going to be rough. Alright. Nice, they went with forward this time. So they went with back and neutral like a lot. Really good. Alright, let's do it. Very good. That was rough. Some things are a bit harder. That's okay. I dropped some stuff. Yeah, I'm cycling. That was so good. Good match, good match. I cannot execute. It's all good. That was a lot of fun. What is with everyone's record today? Should be a lot better. No, okay. Yeah. Keep it up. Condor and Reaper are doing awesome right now, so is Combo Expert. Good stuff, you guys. Good round. Thought I blocked it. Was not a block. Good game, Blaring. Good game. Very good game. Very good game. Alright. I think Condor takes it. I think Condor wins gets his number 1 today. Maybe no. Because we got Reaper, and Reaper is very likely to win this whole thing again. So I think Reaper is going to take the lead, take the second place spot. I think they're going to end up having about 4 wins, 5 wins. We'll see. Yeah, so Reaper takes it. That's really congratulations, Reaper. That is an awesome performance today. So did Reaper get a hat trick?
Second win. And Condor second, and Blaring gained 3rd place. Alright, so that gives the Roper 2 first place finishes in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, congratulations, Reaper. Did Reaper get all 3 wins today? No, Setsuna won the first. That's right, Setsuna won the first.
Setsuna won the first one. Setsuna won the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I commented that, the offline training really helped out his online game.
Yeah. But man, congratulations to both of them. That's awesome performance from them.
Alright, thanks again everyone for playing. I am going to make a room now for the team battle. It's going to be the same passcode and everything. So those that want to join, please do. If not, I'll just leave this room open for those who want to continue playing in this room. Alright?
Okay.
Team Bell, 3 rounds, 16 SS, 0903, streaming, commentating, everything's set correctly. Alright, and I'm just going to put this ad break so it doesn't interrupt us when we're playing.
Alright.
Team Bell, same passcode, 0903. It's one good thing is that you can still type in the stream chat while the ad's going, but since we're both streaming, if you guys don't want to see the ad, just go to Chanchai stream, as we discussed. Oh, we Vanessa, Blaring, Silverbolt, and Nana Strawberry. Nana Strawberry. Hey, the Rock Reaper, I think, since VF is not streamed very much in the outside of Japan, more people streaming is, I think, beneficial.
Yeah, more people
I
streaming.
actually enjoy doing that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think he can hear if he's watching only my stream, but if he's hearing your stream, yeah. But yeah, more people streaming. Where we, right. But I do like that code. I think the code streaming that I did when I took my break for the second league. Like I think everyone's stream it was pretty smooth. So I think it'll work out. I think the Whopper say he needs something to eat. I think maybe that starvation has heightened his fighting skills that he went to Open League. Let's see.
That was really nice high upper. Really good match. Really good game. That was a lot of fun, Blair.
Yeah, blurring has really improved a lot since we started the leagues.
Yeah.
He plays multiple fighting games also.
They do, yes. Yep, he does. That was really good. Really good choices. I like his expanded move list too. He's got a lot more. He's playing a lot more options better too. All right.
All right, I'm going to set the 5 matches before we begin the team battle now. So breaks over with. Thanks again for everyone who's participating in the leagues and team battle, and those watching the stream and letting the ad goes through. But right now we have 6 players. We could have more if you guys want. If it's an odd number, I'll just stand by. The one thing that Blur plays pretty like not predictable. There's only one thing that I noticed that he's very predictable with though. Is the low? I think it's defensive stance, low punch to the that rising punch. That one.
And it's not frame tight, so that's a bari. So that uppercut is a bari. You can elbow him back, but you have to be very fast. Like you have to do it right away.
I mean, if that low punch does hit, if the low punch does.
But he will do it even on he will do it even if you block. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. If he is actually listening, that I suggest working on it because people can easily predict that.
Yeah, it is one of his openings. Yeah, I mean his it's kind of a point of attack. Yeah.
I have a lot of my own weaknesses, so it's not just to be critical of anyone in particular.
Yeah, well, it's the reason that habit exists is because her uppercut is really fast, but the thing is her low punch is still -5 on block, so it doesn't make up for it. But if you're at all late, he gets a good damage. So in online especially, but even offline, when a Vanessa player gets away with it, it rewards them a lot. And so the main thing is they shouldn't get away with it, right? Like you should either elbow them right away or low punch them back right away. And so sometimes I would just, if I'm not feeling fast enough to do the elbow, like if I feel like I'm a little off, I'll do low punch into like Nitaku against, because I'll just be assuming I'm going to counter hit them. Like I'll block the low punch, do a low punch, and do Nitaku right away. Because also that uppercut will stand them up too. I do. There's a lot of things I like about their move selection nowadays, though.
And it's doing more damage after combo launchers and using the wall more.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Well, actually, yeah, they're very good at that. I really like their moves, their attack selections up close now, though. It's a lot better than it used to be. Now they have like a much more fuller arsenal when they're in your face compared to before, and they're much more comfortable using those other moves now. But also their use of the kick is pretty accurate. Like against Leon, it's risky a bit because Leon can just do a 2K after the first kick, but that's still hard to do. That's why I still struggle to do it. But I know that Jimmy can train themselves to be able to do it. So yeah, that's a little too much set play there from Jimmy.
I think the last time I asked Jimmy about this, I think he's the only person who in Mexico that we know of that plays Virtua Fighter. I'm not sure if.
I think there are other people, but they're far away.
But we're not within our community of where we talk normally with each other.
So Nala Strabe just commented that they don't like Vanessa's defensive stance kick. Feels like it's fake. It's a really good move, but players do overuse it. But the main thing about it is the first kick is a mid, the second one's EX high, so people cannot low punch it. So the thing is that a lot of people lose to it because they try to low punch after the first kick. So if they do any attack at all after blocking the first kick, they're going to get killed. But also Vanessa, it's a really good move for Vanessa because it forces the opponent into the side turn, and that's a very good position to be in. And blurring has gotten a little more accurate with it, and they're also good at using it from the side. Yeah.
All right, we got 3 more matches to go before we begin the next for the team battle. Thanks for joining Combo Expert. If we could get another person, then we get an even team, and if we get even more, that'd be awesome.
And then Nala, the proper technique for defeating kick is to just crouch dash the second kick, and punish it.
You can crouch dash and just like a mid launcher. It's pretty nice to do if you take it, yeah. But this is a kick is very difficult to deal with because it has so much. If you're not familiar with it, it's quite a gimmick in that sense. You know, the special high semicircular, it has a lot of new properties.
No problem, Nala. I'm not going to force you to use a move that you don't like. Just talking about the merits of it, good and bad.
Does Nala Strawberry prefer the offensive stance versus defensive?
Yeah, but I like Nala's play. But I also do think that when Nala gets better with throwing, they'll be a way stronger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems a lot of the Vanessa players gravitate toward the defensive stance.
I'm glad that they gravitate towards offense stance because I think you learn VF fundamentals a little better with the offense stance, but defense stance is really good. It's just that you just get too used to trying to win situations but not doing as much damage.
Again, this is the team battle portion that ends the Sunday session. If anyone wants to come and join for North America region, passcode is 0903. this Leo mirror match, we have 2 more matches to go. So that gives about 5 minutes for anyone who do want to come and play.
Alright, good game, Jimmy. It's a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with that.
Hey, thanks for joining, Hernan. So we got even team here. And we get 2 more. That'll be 5 versus 5. So I think the next big offline tournament in the outside of Japan would be the Akizemi event in Colorado. I think the KTQ group is kind of headquartered there. Is it going to be at Akihabara Arcade?
Yeah, that's why it's called Akizeme.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be an awesome event.
Already $800 money pot for the
VF tournament
finishers.
Yeah, expect the VF tournament to have $1,000 pot. Is what I'll say. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun event. I'm actually trying to go, but we'll see. The hard part is my family plan suddenly had like 2 trips in November this year, in addition to the fact that we just went to Thailand and Japan. So I don't know if I can. I don't know how well I can budget it. It's kind of tight, but I really do want to go. And I actually have a way of going there inexpensively, so yeah. But really excited for that event. That's going to be next month. Also next month, it's a secret right now, but I'll spoil it a little. There's going to be a VF tournament on October 7th in Seattle. And some of us from Portland are planning to go to that event. Should be a lot of fun.
October, you say?
Yeah, October 7th. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it's official, I'll give you the info and we'll put it up on VFDC and stuff. But
okay, awesome.
But a really, really good tournament organizer is running the event, so I'm looking forward to it.
I saw Zaz posting recently in the Virtual Fire Discord a Wolf player that I met back when Fire Showdown came out. Good to see people from the past coming back again.
Yeah, Zaz is a Street Fighter Super Turbo legend in North America. He's one of the best players at Super Turbo, and but he loves Virtua Fighter. He really loves it. Virtua Fighter is not his best game by quite a bit, but he's a good player. But he just absolutely loves like the purity of VF. Like when he plays VF, you can see how happy he is playing that VF.
Yeah.
Even at like when we were at Fight Kingdom, everybody was trying to get him into the team battle on Super Turbo, but he was just having too much fun playing VF. so they had to drag him away from the VF to get to his team battle match. So.
Go update the team battle here. This is the last match before we begin. We got 4 versus 4 here. As mentioned, I've got more free time throughout the week, so I got to play more VF. There's an hour or 2 every time. Sorry to hear that, Doc. I hope you feel better. He's not feeling well. While I was waiting up in New York, one of the worst travel days of my life, so I take my cold. COVID. Okay, good.
Get well soon. Get a lot of rest. Drink a lot of water. It really does help. So, fluids help your body recover.
But yeah, so there's also, because of my new schedule, I can't really I'm taking a break in between the 3 leagues now. And I think I'm going to try and change. I still want to do the single A stuff, but trying to find a different day so that we could spread out a little bit more. All of this kind of up in the air as I try to get things better organized and find my own schedule that works well. Yeah, it was fun this week. I got to play against On1 Jeff. I think he's VF5 Sega. On Twitter. I got to play against this Lay. It's very strong. He mentioned that he plays against play against Uchanchai and Dennis late night with Nelly.
Who are you talking about? You're talking about Jeff or which player? Sorry.
On1 Jeff.
Yeah, On Jeff. Yeah. Used to be known as yeah, On Jeff is an amazing player from Vancouver, BC. All right.
Yeah, I think he's going by VF5 Sega on.
Yeah, he goes by VF5 Sega, and yeah, he's a good friend and amazing player. And he skipped all of Final Showdown. We used to play a lot of VF5 Vanilla, and he fell in love with Ultimate Showdown. But at the time, he didn't like Final Showdown because of how different it was from Vanilla. But then now, when Ultimate Showdown came out, he learned it, and he's awesome at it. He really embraced it, learned it, and he's gotten very strong. He speaks Japanese, so he actually played online across the ocean with the Japanese players and chat with them, and learned a lot. And he's just so strong, and a really nice guy.
I think he's half Japanese too. I think.
That's correct.
I might be thinking of someone else.
No, he's half Japanese. I don't really mention that part, but yeah, he's half Japanese.
I just wanted to mention it in the PS group chat a long time ago. Yeah. I played against this player. It's like when he's going to rush down. I was like, I cannot deal with it.
No, he's always been very good at reading and executing and coming up with plans based on the reads. He's very strong at that. His Yomi is very strong.
I got to play against Tango Man a lot. Against his Pi, it's getting stronger each time I get to play against him. It was fun because after we go through Wank, after we finish our long Wank matches together, then we just discuss and say, hey, you did that Pi thing does very well, and your Pi did this well, and we steal each other's strats. Alright, so let's see. Is the shoulder man on block, is that positive?
The shoulder up? No. But the thing is this. If you respond with a high jab, shoulder beats high jab, because shoulders typically beat high jab. They have slightly evasive properties. So if your response after you block is to do a high jab, it's going to beat that. And in this case, it also beat the throw attempt. So you have to understand that shoulders have an evasive property where they don't beat all highs, but they can sometimes beat high jab. That's the reason that when Setsuna's Akira does like evade crouch dash into his shoulder, it will beat a lot of people that try to use high jab in the evade wars. Yeah, and Leon's uppercut has like what I call half shoulder properties. It's like half of a shoulder. It sometimes works like a shoulder and sometimes not. But shoulders typically have that kind of weird property to them. I did want to give some advice. I know that Silverbolt has been frustrated today. They actually are picking good options and more options. And in VF, you want to keep exploring as you're learning VF, but even when you're strong in VF, you want to keep learning more and more moves and attacks. You want to master a lot of them. And that's because in VF, okay, we learned the boxing so we understand the flow and how to basically do basic wins with basic attacks. At the same time, literally everything that you can do in this game has multiple answers that can beat it. And if your patterns become redundant at all, your opponent can attack your redundancy. They can attack you using the same options a little too much. The reason I can use the boxing even when they try to crush the options in boxing is I might integrate spacing with it. I might delay. I might go in. But my answer is not to go. But I'm not telling players that they should do that. What I will tell players is they should do like what Blurring's been doing with their Vanessa, where they're coming up with multiple answers for the same situation, because that little change up cuts off when people try to crush your option. That's why learning the move diversity is really important in this game, right? Because there is stuff that's going to beat it. There's Sabaki attacks that'll beat it. There's hop attacks that'll beat all your low attacks. And you have to kind of get more flexible with your tool set in this game.
Alright, now that's Strawberry. Now that's Strawberry first. I'm going to keep messing up the name.
So buffering is the starting point, but encouraging yourself, willing to take the losses to learn many moves and get used to using them. And sometimes they're hard to use for a while. But Silverbolt has gotten better at the boxing, has gotten better at at buffering, much better than before. But it's gonna be like having to do a lot of different stuff. So please, I hope you hang in there. But I understand if you need a break from VF. But it's one of those things, like, they are improving, but everybody in this league is improving too. So it can be really rough. But I like what they did.
It's also rough when you're playing against people with many years of experience too. Yeah. So, yeah.
But but today in the third league, I was testing out their responses, and they were doing great, and they ended up winning the game against me. So it was really good.
Yeah, the Tekken 8 is coming out in early 2024, I think, right? As Walker was saying, there's an Ultimate Edition of Tekken 8.
Oh, they're talking about the different editions, but yeah, Tekken 8's coming out in January, correct?
Okay, and Mortal Kombat comes out September. September.
Did they announce
I'm
Mortal
actually
Kombat?
very curious to see how Samurai Showdown plays on the Netflix mobile.
That would be cool.
Samurai Showdown was one of my favorite games when I was growing up.
I really love the Samurai Showdown series, and I'm not good at them, but I really loved Samurai Showdown 1 and 2 in the arcades, like, a lot. Like, I remember when I first played Samurai Showdown, it was such a different fighting game, but I kind of understood it right away, and it did a good job of portraying weapon combat.
My job is to distract you, Chan-Chai.
Alright. It's very easy to distract me, especially today, so don't worry about it. I've given up on a lot.
Alright, let's go, Ernest.
I can't believe I tapped down. Cham's awesome, Nala. I'm chatting with Nala on my stream a little bit, but yeah.
Okay.
That full circular will always get me.
That offensive movie, I have +3 on back turn.
But that kick is like freaking full circular. It drives me nuts.
Special high, I believe, too.
Yeah. Is it? That would make a lot of sense, too, if that's special. Oh,
and I think with the +3 on block, you had to play defense or just duck it in this. I could be wrong, but I know for sure that it's a nasty combo if you're not familiar with the frame stats on it. Warcraft, who am I most excited for in Tekken 8? I haven't really played Tekken as much no more after Tekken 3. But what I've seen so far out of it, I'm glad that June is coming back.
Yeah, some people are quick to remind us that June has never officially died. Just like it was suggested that Ogre defeated her.
It was a very fuzzy picture of him holding a head.
Yes. Oh, I was able to get through it.
Oh no, I forgot to.
It's okay. I was I was letting I was letting your chat put me into flow state. There you go. I'm just kidding. Good game, Hernan.
Alright. Thanks for taking out 2 of the players. Alright.
Alright. Zaytigi, we're counting on you, okay? Alright. Hernan wanted to do what LD Wells did last week. So,
yeah, I swept the entire team.
It's like Return of the Mac, you know? Hernan's like wanted his Return of the Mac moment. He's like, what are you talking about? The Mac's always been here. So. By the way, that was Own Jeff's old nickname is Mac Factor. So. So hard to see the evade direction on this because she's spinning her body when she does that kick. It's so hard to see it.
Oh no, bring out. Alright. Excuse me. Sorry team, I need to be carried again.
I was just chatting with you so that you couldn't have that team morale boost. No, I'm just kidding. Alright.
Well, my course got my stuff in the way.
Here comes boss character.
Take care of this.
I know he's playing my character, it doesn't matter. This is a boss fight, so fighting Jimmy Claymore. So alright Jimmy, here we go. So hard.
Good.
Nice. It's good, solid play.
No, Jimmy, you could do this. I actually had my mic off for a very long time.
That was good.
Good.
Oh my god, no!
Nice. Take it to final out.
Nice.
Yay.
Good game, good game. That was so much fun, Jimmy. Thank you very
Jimmy.
much. Thank you very much.
Jimmy is the MVP of Team Battle.
Yeah, but we got Zaytiggy. Come on, Zaytiggy, you got it. So, we're counting on you, Zaytiggy. No pressure. No.
Go for the upset. It'll be epic if you go for the upset. Oh, I think we can play Akai too.
Come on, you gotta play All Blaze, man. So, do the All Blaze. This will be a lot of fun. Hey, this was an epic team battle. You got this, Zaytiggy. Zaytiggy, like Nala Strawberry, has very creative offense, so. That said, Jimmy's fundamentals are top tier, so. Oof. That was really nice dash into evade. Very nice to 8P plus K. The Peck is throw counterable. It's -10. But don't worry about that in this match. Very nice. Alright, good battles. It was a good team battle. It was a lot of fun. Really good stuff, Jimmy. Really good stuff, Zaytiggy.
Thanks for carrying us, Hernan and Jimmy. I try to be better in team battle. I'm usually the one who loses.
Alright, that was a lot of fun, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm going to get back to doing some of my work for today. And then it was awesome stuff. Really good playing, everyone. And thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thanks again, everyone, for playing. I'll host next weekend also for Sunday. And I'll actually be trying to stream a little bit more during the week and see how things pan out. Okay? Alright, thanks everyone again, and I'm going to start find someone else to raid.
Alright. I wish it could be me, but not today. But thank you so much, Akai. And also, heads up to everybody. Akai is looking at possibly doing. You're looking at doing single A sometime in the weekday, possibly, right? Are you looking at gauging interest for that? Oh, okay. Alright, everyone. Thank you very much. Take care. And have a good one. Jimmy, awesome stuff. Hernan, always happy to see you. Good battle. We're going to fight more.
Alright, Sorry, yeah. Do you know if anyone's still streaming? So I'll go wait them.
I'm not sure right now. Let's see.
I don't think anyone's streaming still VF right now, right? Is Blurring still streaming? So I might just wait him.
Blurring is still streaming. I think Blurring has... Let me see here. Yeah, let's go raid Blurring. Get everybody to go join their raiding.
Alright, thanks for co-hosting Chat, and yeah, so I'll see everybody later.
Alright, laters.
Alright, later, Chat.
Later, Kai. Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna really just say I don't know if I'm gonna actually be invested enough to actually put that money down so I can only play.
Go ahead, knock yourself out. Yes. Koi. Round one. Ready, go!
Water 30, 54, but hello.
Excellent.
I've heard your name before.
Round two. Ready, go!
I'm just giving myself like 5, you know, chilling for just talking. Kind of like, you know, like kind of like a flex thing, you know, you have kind of like a little stressful sometimes. And you'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe I have to botch this button, or I can't believe I press this button. Like, you know, it's very intuitive. So far, that's the only thing I want to try to figure out in the near future. If I want to invest, like, say that's like a plus price for the essentials, or just try to just get the PS3 one.
Knockout.
And that's the issue right now. Thank you for the rating.
Round three. Ready, go!
I really appreciate y'all rating. You know, I don't really get that a lot. But like GG's shit, GG's. Suck that we lost. Yeah, GG. It's just like, yeah, I haven't really been playing as much though. Like, I literally have not been playing.
Round four. Ready, go!
No, I'm gonna team with you. I'm gonna team with you. Okay. I didn't mean to ask you how, like, what do you think? I didn't mean to ask you, that line uppercut. How do you do that? I know. It was close though. It was very close. It just can't beat Jimmy, man. That's just an unbeatable bonus. Like, I didn't mean to ask you, because you've seen that upset a lot. I just totally forgot how to punish it. Well, I don't think I can. The uppercut that looks like a chin shoryuken. You block it up. Okay, so it's safe. Okay. Yeah, so I was wondering if I was doing that wrong. I was like, okay, so I just have to respect it. Okay. That's something I actually did forget. That's just something I actually did forget. Due to the fact that, like, I was like, I don't know, like 3 Fighter 6. Something like playing like Soul Calibur 6 again. Playing a lot of 6s right now. Oh. I just don't want another game with a 6. Sorry to take one back, but yeah, that was one thing I was kind of curious about. I know, like, pretty much I was getting hit by 1K, like 1KK or 1K. And I was like, okay, like, I'm not seeing that normally anymore. Like, something happened in, like totally free with that. I might probably do like a few matches and then actually have to call it a day for a bit. I gotta do other stuff too. Adult stuff. But it's strange that I'm looking forward to